Without any further ado, I would like to introduce to you guys Mr. Get It Done himself, record breaker, blazing a trail in this company. It gives me great honor to bring to you today Platinum Senior Vice President Thomas Felder. Thomas, are you on the line?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, great. First, I want to say good afternoon to everybody on the call. I appreciate everybody taking time out of their busy schedule to get on with us. And Denier, I thank you so much for hosting the call for me. Guys, I hope everybody has pen and paper. We got a lot to cover in a really short period of time. First of all, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Thomas Felder. I'm a Platinum Senior Vice President. My team is called Team TNT. And I'm going to ask everybody on the line to mute your call. If you can go ahead and hit star 6. D, can you mute that line out for me?
Sure thing.
Yes, sir.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, if you can go ahead and mute your call. Whoever's coming on now, you're late. All right, good deal.
I called as soon as I got it.
Willie Irvin from Jacksonville.
Austin from Boston.
I made decent money, but I was still living paycheck to paycheck, like many of you on this call. And the purpose of today's call is to really get us all past living paycheck to paycheck, put us in a posture where we could do something different for our families. And I would say 24 months or so ago, I was introduced to this business called 5 Links. But more importantly, of being introduced to 5 Links, I was introduced to network marketing in general. I really had no respect for the industry. I had no idea how it worked. I really didn't understand what residual income was, meaning do something one time and get paid over and over again. The longer I'm in this business, the more I think about people that all of us know who make 5 and 6 figures a year. Had they applied that kind of energy to a business like this, they would be millionaires. Many of you included. And the goal is to really take 2014 by storm and make it different than any year we've ever had in this business. So what I did was, when I got into this business, and over the last 2 years, I've maybe read about 100 books about network marketing. I wanted to find out, is this business doable for everybody? Can I do it with a high school diploma? Can I do it if I barely speak English? Do I need a college degree, a graduate degree? Do I need to know a bunch of people? Do I need to be politically connected? Do I need to be savvy on the internet? Well, I can tell you this, after researching and studying the way I have, you don't have to be connected. English don't have to be your first language. You don't have to know anybody. You just got to have a burning desire to win. That is the most important thing that you got to start. That's the starting point in this business, a burning desire to win. So take some notes. I'm going to walk you through this thing, and I want your 2014, when it ends, when we hit this time next year by 2014, I want you to be in a position that you can hand your boss a pink slip. That's the goal of this call. By this time next year, if you want to. I'm not saying you got to leave the day job, but if you want to, you got the option. This is the options call, okay? So first thing you got to realize is, if you're going to have any success in this business, you got to realize that so many people are full of hidden stress. They're full of hidden stress. They don't wear it on their shoulder. They don't tell you that the mortgage payments come way too soon, that the credit card company calls too often, that Christmas was stressing them out for 100 different reasons, feeling like they got to buy gifts for people who they don't even like and don't like them. They don't tell you that. We all carry a bunch of hidden stress. Some of it is financial. Some of it has to do with our families. Some of it's got to do with our health. And believe you me, that most of the hidden stress that we carry, money will take care of a good portion of them. Won't take care of all of them, but we'll take care of a good portion of them, right? Because some of our family stress got to do with not having income to take care of family issues. Some of our health stress got to do with not having money to get the proper medical attention that we have, right? So understand that. Some of your relationships are strained with your spouses and your children because you don't have the time to spend with them. If you were able to have the resources that will give you the time, that will resolve some of the issues. Now, some of y'all, don't matter how much money you get, your stuff is going to be wrecked because we got to deal with character. That's a whole different issue. We'll get to that too. But understand, money is nothing more than a vehicle just like this business. Money in the hands of good people does good things. Money in the hands of bad people sometimes does bad things, all right? But you got to recognize that people are full of hidden stresses. And in this business, if you can tap into that hidden stress, you can win because they got it. You just got to be able to tell them that there's an answer for it. There's a solution, right? Now, when I got into the business, I wanted to run really hard and be successful. And I said, what do we do in this business? I could not explain the business. I could not explain what 5 Links was. And my guess is that a lot of y'all run into the same problem. What is this business that we're in? All right, well, this is what we do, y'all. We work with a bunch of Fortune 500 companies, and we do customer acquisition for them. We help them get new customers, and for doing that, we get a small commission. Now, understand that in every company out there, they have people who market for them. Some of them use television, some use radio, some use the internet. The companies that we work with, they use us, in addition to some other vehicles. And they like us because our business model is very efficient. They pay me 50 cents to $2 a month for helping them to get customers. And they'll pay me that money for the lifetime of the customer. Now, you guys got to understand that it may take you a year to get a decent number of customers, maybe 2, maybe 10 years. But let's just say it took you 10 years to get a decent number of customers, knowing that every customer that reps who you introduce to this business are your customers too, okay? It's called exponential growth in your business. Understand all of their customers are your customers too, and if it took you 10 years to get 30,000 or more customers, would it not be worth it? Okay? I've been in this business for 24 months. I'm at over 30,000 customers. I don't know these 30,000 customers. I want y'all to understand this, right? I'm trying to educate y'all about what this business can do. It takes time, though. It takes time. And if a lot of y'all don't really plug in this business, you're going to find yourself on a financial treadmill forever. Some of y'all have jumped companies before. Some of y'all are jumping now. Some of y'all are in the river on the bank. If you don't find a way to run, because you got to run wherever you are, you're going to be running in circles, okay? We got a chance to work really hard one time. And if we're successful in this run, we don't have to do it again. We don't have to worry about money ever again. Now, we can't make guarantees to anybody about this business because the X factor in this business is you. You are the X factor to your own business. How bad do you want it? What are you willing to do? Some of y'all give 30 minutes to this business but give 30 years to your job. And you jump out before the thing gets started. I pray to God that some of y'all don't treat your marriages and your relationships the way you treat this business. I pray you don't treat your job the way you treat this business. Treat your car like you treat this business. How do you expect to get anywhere in your car if you don't put in gas and oil? And don't treat the thing with respect and care. Right? Now, a lot of us went to college for a whole lot of years, me included. And when we go to college, there's no guarantee. We have no guarantee. All of us on this line, most of us went to college, and when we signed up, they told us it's going to take 4 years to get to college. It's going to take 4 years. And the 4 years that it was going to take us was going to cost us about $10,000 a year. I mean, that's the average. I mean, college fee is like $10,000. Maybe if you go in-state, you might be looking at $3,000 a year. So that's $3,000, $6,000, $9,000, $12,000 in-state. Don't live on campus. $12,000. There is no guarantee you'll get a job when you finish. There's no guarantee that you will work in your field. The only thing I can guarantee you is that Sally Mae will never go away till she gets every last dime that she got coming. And that's funny. We will kill ourselves for a no guarantee proposition. But in this business, yeah, if we give ourselves the same kind of effort and energy, yeah, we're going to get paid. We're going to get paid. We may not all be millionaires, but we're going to get paid. We have a better chance of winning in this business than we have in going to college. And you're hearing that from somebody who went to school 22 years. Ain't got nothing against school. I'm just telling y'all. Just telling y'all. The cost of making it work in this business for most of us for 3 to 4 years, well, let me just speak for myself. Being in this business 2 years has cost me under $3,000. Not bad. You know, I just finished paying for law school. That took me forever to pay off. In this business, under $3,000 for the time that I've been in it. It is what we put out versus what we get back. I run into people all the time and say, you know, they see me having some success in this business. They see some of y'all having success. And this is the kind of crazy thing that they say. They say, I wish I'd gotten in sooner, right? I'm too old now to get started. I wish I'd gotten in when you got in. You're connected to everybody. You're just lucky. Listen, y'all, this ain't about luck. This ain't about you getting in yesterday, right? This company right now is the right time. Now is the right time to win in this business like never, ever before. All of us can win. The company is about to go international. This company is about to add on 2 major product lines. 2, right? I don't want to ruin it for some of y'all. I guess it's supposed to be a surprise. I don't know. But right now we're listed as number 77 on the list of network marketing companies in the Direct Selling Association. We're number 77. We're number 77, and we're mostly domestic. And the companies in the top 10, they sell coffee. One sells coffee. And of the ones in the top 5, 3 of them sell nutrapharmaceuticals. That's like healthcare stuff, you know, vitamins, health shakes, etc. Y'all, you got to understand something. In the next year or 2, we'll be selling everything that they sell plus everything that we sell. Plus we'll be international. And I see it. I see people jumping out of this business to go other places, and it's almost like leaving your wife and going elsewhere and then find out your wife is beautiful and trying to come back. That's what's going to happen. Everything you ever wanted is right here. And the nice part about it is you got a chance to get into it before everybody else knew about it. And you guys always hear me talk about this companies like Google and 95. That's what it is, right? I mean, all these people who are leaving or left or who might leave or whatever the deal is, when they find out everything that they were leaving for was right here, how are they going to feel? Right? I don't know. If I was them, I'd feel different. I feel different. But listen, y'all, let's talk about us. We want to control our own time. Right? And time is the most valuable asset that we have. Never, ever forget that. I would kill myself in this business for another 10 years to have the next 40 free. I killed myself in this business for 10 years to have the next 40 free. I was watching a movie called 12 Years a Slave. 12 Years a Slave. And the movie was about a guy who had his freedom, and he went out and got some drinks with some people. They drugged him up, and they took him and put him in slavery. It took him years to get his freedom. It took him 1 drink to lose it. And it took him 12 years to get it back. I'm telling you, on your job, some of y'all are grinding away. You ain't got a chance of getting your freedom. Not a chance. The system is not designed to set you free. The only way you're going to get free is to break free. Right? So listen, it's going to take years to build something substantial. Something substantial. It's going to take you years, y'all. Not 95 days, not 85 days, not a year. It's going to take years. So be prepared. Make up in your mind that you know it's going to be a multi-year run, right? And the reason that most of us stay in college for 4 years is because when we signed up for college, they told us that, right? They didn't tell us we was going to graduate after our first year. We all knew it was going to be 4 years. So understand, in this business, give yourself mentally 4 years. And as you bring new reps into this business, give them the right expectation. If they had the right expectation, they wouldn't be dropping out like flies, right? That's why we don't drop out of college. Nobody's making money after their freshman year, or their sophomore year, or their junior year, senior year. They understand there are things that they have to do to win, and there's a time value to it. You've got to make sure that your team understands that. I want to quickly give you the 3 P's to success. There are 3 P's that you need to be successful in this business. You ready? 3 P's. The first P is personal integrity. Personal integrity. That means do what you say you're going to do. Right? Nobody's perfect. I'm the first one to tell you. I'm cleaning up some integrity. I'm trying to fix up some stuff. I'm trying to be better at following up. Trying to be better at doing what I say I'm going to do. But understand, I at least recognize that is number 1. All of us can be better when it comes to personal integrity. Just put it on your list. While you putting things on your list for 2014, make personal integrity number 1. Right? So today I told my kids I'd take them to the dentist. It wasn't on my agenda. But listen, Daddy said he was going to do it, so Daddy had to do it. Right? It didn't matter whatever else was on my agenda. I told them I would do it. Personal integrity. Let's work on it, y'all. Practice on your wife and your kids. Practice on your husband. Practice personal integrity. It is a skill like anything else. Following up, following through. It is a skill. You can learn it. You can get better at it. Okay? Personal integrity. The second thing is prospecting. Prospecting. Every single one of us are prospectors. We're not salesmen, but we're prospectors. If you want to win in this business, you got to prospect every single day. That means when you run into people, share the information. I went to Starbucks today, and I got something while I was in there. I talked to the guy at the register. I said, listen, man, if I could show you a way to earn some additional money from home, would you be interested in taking a look? He said, sure. I gave him my website information, www.5linkswealth.com, and said, listen, if you like what you see, text me back. I gave him my phone number. He's already texted me back. That was probably 35 minutes ago. We are always prospecting, right? Always be on the lookout. Come on, guys. Ladies, no offense. I can talk to both of you, but I'm going to talk to the brothers first. Just remember before you got married, when you were in high school or college, brothers, you was always checking out to see what was going on. You get what I'm saying? Ladies, you the same. Before y'all got married, y'all was always have one eye open, checking stuff out. In this business, always have your eyes open. Always be checking stuff out. There are people out there looking for you. Just talk to them. Talk to them, right? And you gotta have a Noah mentality. Noah, and that's the trick to this business. You know, Noah talked to these people for over 100 years about this flood that was coming. Trust me, he knew they wasn't all going to get on the ark. There wasn't enough room. If everybody Noah had talked to had gotten on the ark, there wouldn't have been enough space for the animals. But Noah felt obligated to talk to all of them. He didn't want one of those people to drown and they not have talked to him and know that they could be saved or rescued. Y'all with me? Get the Noah mentality. Feel like if the world was going to end in 30 days, make a list of everybody who you would tell it was going to end and then go talk to them. Y'all with me? You got to have that sort of mindset, the Noah mentality. Never let this thing end or you explode in this business and your friends and family say you never told me. All right? So the third P out of the 3 Ps of success is personal development. Personal development. You guys may or may not know I read 1 book a day. 1 book a day. I am serious about reading. And I wasn't before. I mean, I used to like to read before, but now it's almost mandatory. It's mandatory because I discovered that the average CEO reads more than 69 books a year, average CEO, and it makes 139 times the average employee. 139 times the average employee. The people who know the most get paid the most. How do I expect to win when I have no knowledge and no information? Nothing to give. Some of y'all want people to join you, but you got nothing to give. You got nothing to offer. You're willing to spend money, $200 on a pair of Jordans, but not spend $20 on a book. Every book that I read, I expect my income to go up by 7 figures. Yeah, I'm looking to be a $20 million to $30 million a year earner. So I've got to load it on, y'all. I've got to load it on. I've got to earn that. My mind has got to say I'm ready to receive it. A lot of y'all, if they made you the CEO, GM tomorrow, you would not know what to do. You don't have enough growth inside of you, right? So what you've really got to do something different if you're going to win, all right? So personal development, make that your key calling going into this next year. Personal development. Hey, D, am I still live? I got a lot of noise in the background.
I can still hear you.
All right. Well, we got a lot of beeping. Hey, guys, I want everybody to mute your phone out. Mute your phone out so we can cover this information. All right.
Beeping is unmuted.
I don't know if Denire's still on the line. D, can you mute those lines for me? All right, so I think we muted everybody. So here it is, guys. One thing I like about this business is you got a chance to be better. Personal development should be part of your regular diet in this business, right? In this business, unlike your job, you get to choose who you want to work with. You get to choose who you want to work with. So on your job, they can put you next to somebody who's mean, who's nasty, who's cheap, who doesn't respect you, and it's nothing you can do about that. In this business, I get to choose who I want to work with. I decide whether I want you to be on my team. I decide whether I like you, whether you're likable, whether you're trustworthy. I get to choose. And if you guys want to make more money, all you got to do is talk to more people. It's that simple. Do more PBRs. PBRs are the best way to build your business. Your hit ratio is about 80% for a well-done presentation. The hardest part of a PBR is getting somebody to your meeting. If you can get them there, you can effectively give that information, you got an 80% chance of closing whoever sat through your whole meeting. That means that they're looking for something. The only question is whether or not they trust you to deliver it. It works better than anything else. It works better than the internet, flyers, signs, the PBR. It works, right? So this year, I'm willing to talk to more people. I'm willing to travel more miles. I'm willing to hand out more flyers and talk to more people. And I know that's a simple formula that will allow me to win. Simple formula. I pray a lot in this business. And I pray for God's mercy and his help to win. So I came up with a little prayer. A little prayer. It's a one-line prayer. And I call it the Network Marketer's Prayer. Maybe I should patent this or trademark it or whatever. But it's a one-line prayer. It says, Lord, give me more faith than fear. Lord, give me more faith than fear. That's all y'all need. Right? Understand that if you got faith that this business is going to work, or faith that God is on your side, and you got more of that than fear, you'll win. Some of y'all don't win because you're halfway committed. It's time to be all the way committed. You got to have thoughts of winning. You got to think that you're a winner. You got to start claiming SVP. Claim it right now. Claim it. Set your date. Go pick your car. Get your dress. Get your outfit. Get your shoes. Claim it. Go to the car dealership. Before the new year comes in, get to a car dealership. Pick out your silver BMW. Right? Because your thoughts become words. Your words become actions. Your actions become habits. Your habits create your character. Your character determines your destiny. You got to change your thoughts. Change your thoughts. Right? So many of us, when we got into this business, it was a $249 investment. That's nothing. You got shoes that cost more than that. It was easy for you to get in. So for a lot of y'all, it's easy for you to get out. So I want you to really change your mindset. I want you to make believe it's going to cost you $1 million to get out. Right? Y'all are easy starters, but y'all don't know how to finish. You start everything and never finish nothing. That's why your family won't join you. And that's why your spouse looks at you crazy when you came home excited. She know you're not a finisher. You got to learn how to finish. Finish. Right? I love being a Christian. And I love it because, I read the Bible. And there was a guy, and I always talk about him, who started the greatest network marketing company ever. Right? He's the greatest networker ever. He started it with 12 people, and he shared his information with 1/3 of the known world. And before he stopped his mission, he said, "It is finished. It is finished." Some of y'all got to learn to be a finisher. Finish what you start. Don't everything in your life be you started but never finished. Do something different. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you 6 things. 6 things that I really want you to understand if you're going to win in this business. Right? So understand that if you want to succeed in this business, number one, understand that in this economy, it's getting tighter. It's constricting. People with 6-figure incomes is constricting. People are making less money, not more. They have less security on their jobs, not more. The government extended these government jobs until February, and if they don't put the budget out in February, they're going to be shutting down again. So a lot of people have a massive need for supplemental income because of the financial state of the economy. People who are alive longer, living to be 80 and 90 years old, some of them just want to be in this business because they're dolphins. They're dolphins. They want to be engaged. They want to be active. This business allows them to do that. This business is the most efficient work model and employment model ever created. Back in almost 200 years ago, during the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, they came up with that work model of 9 to 5. Been around for almost 200 years. They changed the time period a little bit, but it says that work a certain number of hours, come home, go back to work, you'll get certain benefits from being on the job. Now, the benefits have gotten greater over some period of time, and now they're less, but it was a business model. This one is way more efficient because they only pay you for what you do, right? This is going to become the new business model. You start looking around. Look at all of the companies that you deal with. They're all going to gravitate to this business model. Now, in this business, we get paid to network. We get paid to reach out to people. In this modern economy, this is the easiest time ever to build your business. Everybody's connected on social media, and if you're not, you won't win. If you're not on LinkedIn and Facebook and those other social media, you will not win, right? Now, in this business, you get rewarded for your level of contribution. That's number 5 if y'all taking notes. You get rewarded based on your level of contribution. The more you give, the more you get. You want to be richer? Help more people to get rich. It's that simple, right? Now, in this business, there are unparalleled growth rates. For most of y'all on this call, it would take you up to 4 years to see a real serious level of success in this business. But watch this, what happens. For those of you who run hard, as your business begins to pick up steam, it grows exponentially. Not like your job where you get a 3% raise or 5% raise or whatever. It is not unusual that for somebody who's running in this business with momentum to see upwards of 50 to 60% increases after a certain period as your team is growing. So understand this business will make up for the loss of time that everything else is not providing you. Okay? Now, what I want to tell you is that this network marketing thing that we're all looking at, it's becoming more and more acceptable. People who last year and the year before wouldn't look at network marketing, I'm promising you they're going to start to look at it. This is going to be the new business model, y'all. Get in front of it. Get in front of it. I want you to stop making excuses. Every excuse that you give is equal to any other excuse. Some of y'all are master excuse makers. Y'all can come with every reason why this business works for everybody except for you. Stop making excuses. You make excuses of money, but you can't do both. Y'all all know that. Let me tell you your best recruiting tool. You ready? Your best recruiting tool is you. You are your best recruiting tool. Write that down if you're taking notes. You are your best recruiting tool, right? Imagine yourself as a mirror. What do people see when they look at you? Are you clean? Do you look successful? Do you talk successful? Do you understand your business and your industry? You are the mirror. Sometimes people just look at you and like, man, I ain't rolling with him or her. And they'll turn around and get in the business next week with somebody else, and you're angry, and you can't figure out why. It was you. Change you. Change starts with you. All right, so what is the most important change when you start changing you? What's the most important ingredient to changing you? It's belief. It's belief. You got to believe in this business. Got to believe in it. And I started to believe in it because I kept reading about it. And I researched it. I bathed in it. I washed in it. I lotioned in it. I drank it down. Somebody asked me if I drank the Kool-Aid. No, bro, I'm backstroking in it. It is not what you say about this business. It's how you feel about what you say. People can feel it coming out of your pores. They know whether or not you believe in this industry, whether you believe in this business. Some of y'all talk about 5 links and then 2 weeks later y'all gone. You think people can't feel that? They can't feel you halfway out the door? I mean, that's just like telling your spouse you love them while they catching you kissing somebody else. That's ridiculous. You got to be committed. Commitment matters in this business. If you've never been committed before, be committed now. Your friends and family are going to watch you for months on end to see if you quit. It ain't about how much money you make. Will you quit? And then when you quit, they feel justified in not joining. They feel justified. Oh, he was going to quit anyway. That dude was going to leave me hanging. The guy who introduced me to this business quit 2 weeks after I got in. He signed me up, and 2 weeks later he quit. And then looked at me and thought I was going to quit. I was so thankful that I said, look, bro, I didn't get in for you. I ain't going to get out for you. Right? If you want to be successful, stop thinking that you're offering people an opportunity. Think of it as a responsibility. You think Noah, when he went around telling people about the ark, you think Noah, when he was talking to people about the ark, he was saying to them, I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm giving you an opportunity to get away from the flood. No, he wasn't an opportunity. He had a responsibility. God gave him a responsibility to tell all these people. You got to think of this thing as a responsibility. Because listen, if you got friends and family out there, if they can't pay their bills, their light bill, they're going to be in the cold. If they lose a job, they're going to be jobless. Their kids are going to have to drop out of school. Their cars are going to get busted down. Start thinking in terms of you have a responsibility to share this information, not just an opportunity, a responsibility. Pick up the Noah approach. Pick up the Noah approach, right? Start saying less information to more people. Say less to more people. That's the cue. Less to more people. I'm going to give you a baseball analogy. I was reading recently that the average all-star baseball player, all-star, I ain't talking about just a good player. I'm talking about the guys who make it to the all-stars perennially. Every year they make it to the all-star game. That they only hit 3 out of every 10 balls. I ain't talking about home runs, y'all. They only make contact with 3 out of every 10. Right? For RBIs, they might hit 1 out of every 50. And for home runs, they might hit 1 out of every 70 home runs. 1 out of every 70 times at bat. Those are the all-stars. What are the other cats doing? Those are the people who are making $4 million plus per year for hitting 1 out of every 3. Sorry, hitting 3 out of every 10. I'm just telling y'all, you got to swing more if you want to hit more. Swing more if you want to hit more. So, I got into this business. I thought I was doing something. And I realized I have done absolutely, positively nothing. Nothing. I'm going to challenge myself this year as 2014 starts to treat this business like I am brand new in it all over again. My goal for the next 12 months is to sign up no less than 10,000 people every 6 months. 10,000 people every 6 months. You know what? Sorry, I've got to up the ante on that. I read about a girl who signed up 200,000 people in her first 24 months in network marketing. And she says she was just stumbling through it. So I'll raise the ante. Let's go for 100,000 people in the next 12 months. And I'm going to give everybody here the opportunity to watch my every single move as I do it. You can imitate me if you want to imitate me. You can run with me if you want to run with me. Or you can sit on the sidelines and throw rocks. It don't matter. I'm going to run, and I'm going to do it. For all of y'all who ever wanted to be successful, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to go back through everybody who I ever inboxed and inbox them again. Everybody who ever texts, I'm going to text them again. People who I never text before, every trade association that I can join, every choir, I want to win. I want to win, and this is the easiest business I've ever found to win. I don't have to sell nobody nothing. Just share with them an opportunity that I found. Listen, I'm going to get one or two people who signed up for SVP Express. They might be on the line. I may give them a chance to say something. I just want to share one more thing with you guys. And if I got some people on the line from SVP Express, I want them to get on the line with you and just tell you what their experience are. But this is what I want to share with you. When you work for other people, you are at their mercy. They own your work. They own you. Your creative spirit is squashed. What keeps you in such position of working for people who don't like you is because you fear having to sink or swim on your own. Instead, you should have a greater fear of what will happen to you if you remain dependent on others for power. Your goal in every maneuver in life must be ownership. You got to learn how to work for yourself. When it is yours to own, it's yours to lose. You are more motivated. You're more creative. You are more alive. The ultimate power in life is to be completely self-reliant, completely yourself. All I'm saying is if you don't work this business right now, you'll be forced to work it later. If not here, somewhere else. All I'm saying is wherever you are right now, give yourself 12 years, 12 months of everything. Leave it all on the table for the next 12 months. And give yourself the option of giving your boss the pink slip. Give it to him first. If you decide to hang around, let it be voluntary. Y'all love y'all job so much. Volunteer. I'm going to travel and see the world. With that being said, I don't know if we have any people on the line that are on SVP Express. And for you, those you don't know, I set up a training. I will tell you the training will be $500 for a 12-week course. It will be $500. Right now it's $89. And I even shot out a special to some of y'all who got the free week of preview for $75 for 12 weeks. Do you get it? Great. You don't get it? That's fine too. But you won't say you didn't know how to win. You didn't know how to win. For $89, you didn't know how to win in this business. So if there's somebody on the line, I don't have a board on hand. So if there's somebody on the line who is in SVP Express, maybe you can share what it's doing for you, what it's not doing for you. Is it good, bad, up, down, whatever? If you're on the call, let me hear from you.
Hey, Thomas, this is Marshall in SoCal.
Hey, man, how are you doing? Are you on SVP Express?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
All right, cool. How long have you been at 5 Links?
A little over 3 years.
A little over 3 years? Can you tell me how long you've been at SVP Express? What was your experience with it? Do you think it's something that might help you win in this business?
Absolutely, yeah. It's funny you ask. I asked my mom for one Christmas present this year, and that was to give me the membership to SVP Express. So in the 3 years I've been in 5 Links, most of that time, I'm still active duty military, so I'm deployed a lot. With Special Forces, I'm gone a lot. So I have a lot of time to do research, and I've spent thousands of dollars on training, and I haven't found anything yet that I've applied as immediately as the stuff I've learned in SVP Express. Something as simple as a tear-off flyer or a handout with the simple verbiage that you use. I've gotten instant impact, and those are two big words that I use, is instantly impacting my business. So I highly recommend it to anybody. And the cool thing is you welcome me into that. I'm not even part of your money line and team, but the value that I got out of it is hands down. There's nothing compared to you. And like I said, I've spent thousands of dollars on stuff from top money earners in network marketing specifically. And I've had to kind of relearn what they're teaching because most of that stuff is old school. And the fact that you went through and taught me everything that you did on the street, like I said, instantly applied it, and I got instant results, and we're looking at that. Thanks for opening the door for that, and I'll see you on the next post.
All right, good, man. We heard most of what you said. We lost a little bit of the tail end, but thank you so much. Is there anybody else on the line that's on SVP Express that wants to share anything about the call or the training, good, bad, or other?
Hey, Thomas, can you hear me? This is Derek.
Derek, yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Derek, how long have you been in 5 Links?
I've been in 5 Links a little over a year, and I got started with the SVP Express Right around the time you first opened it up. So one thing that I can say and everything that's about SBT Express is that it's really helping me on a 100% level of getting confidence, being able to, speak with you and find out the things that you're doing, and just the fact that you're willing to open up everything that you know and everything you have and share it with us. It's I could never repay that with the $89. I mean, I was like, man, that's a steal. And at first I thought it was a catch. I was like, man, this is Thomas Felder. But then I was like, but he has a heart of gold, and I mean, it's worth every bit of the 500. So it's definitely worth the 89 if you can get in. And I mean, I'd recommend it to anybody, even people who are already SVPs, to get in, because it will take your business to another level. So I thank you for that.
All right, good deal. So, hey, Derek, are you on my team or
no,
whose team are you on?
I am on. I'm in the Icon group, and I'm on
right.
Chuck and Pam Coleman's team of Go-Getters.
All right, great. Well, listen, man, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining SVP Express. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else on the call who's had a chance to take a look at it, who's in SVP Express, who have any thoughts on it, good or other?
Hey, Thomas.
Yes, who's this?
Hey, this is Dwayne. I'm from New York.
Hey, Dwayne, how you doing, boss?
I'm doing good. How you feeling, brother?
I'm doing awesome, man. Thank you so much for getting on the call.
Yeah, no, thank you for the training. The training is very awesome. With the training, I've been in the training since you first started. I think I came like a week after you started, and for the value that you put it at, and for the information, for the tips and insight that I've gotten out of it, it's been very helpful for me, because I've been with 5 Links for a little over a year, and I haven't had no results. But with the training that you have provided, I've been getting better results. I'm getting people that are now they're more I got them more attracted to me now. Now they're starting to look at me differently, and they're starting to inquire more about the company. And I'm just getting better results with the tear off, with the flyers, with the flyer handout. I'm gonna just keep on pushing. I'm gonna keep doing what I got to do. I'm not gonna stop. It definitely has boosted my confidence level up to 110%. It's definitely worth the money. And for $89, that's a great deal. Even when it goes back up to 500, it's still a great deal, because the stuff that you have put in there is really helpful, and it's coming from only one of the guys in the company that's done it the best, Mr. Felder.
Hey, man, I really appreciate it. One of the things that I hope to do as part of this training is to be available to you, that if you guys ever need somebody to help you close somebody out, I'm here. Especially if you got a red or somebody you've been working with, and you show them the videos or show them your website or some sort of vehicle to help you close out, and you just need that last little linchpin, I want to be there for you. And hopefully I've been there for you guys since you've been in the training.
Yes. The one thing I have to say is that you are there when I have reached out to you, and then a couple of people that I know that I see that they're in the training too. And also the website that you guys provide also with the guy Chris Moore, that is to me, that's like the best ultimate peaking tool, because it's really simple. Either you're gonna make the money or you're gonna save money. It's self-explanatory in itself. There's really not much to be said when you hand that business card out with the website on it. You just tell them, listen, check this out and get back to me. And it's simple. I love it.
Hey, this is Chris Moore. I wanted to say thank you for the kind words about the website.
You're welcome.
Hey, Chris, now that you're on the line, he was just talking about the website, and just kind of explain, first tell everybody who you are and explain what the website has anything to do with the training site, what one has to do with the other, or if anything at all.
Well, they're just tools. Everything we do in life We just have tools to get them done. And the website's a tool. The training course, SVP Express, is a tool to help sharpen your skills and be able to go out there and conquer the world. So to be able to use them in conjunction, you definitely can, because you can sharpen your skills on how to prospect in this business through the training Thomas is putting out on SVP Express. And with the websites, it's a tool in your hand that you can hand out to people. You can hand it out to them in 100 different ways. You can hand it out to them verbally, through a Facebook message, on your Facebook page, any kind of social media, on your business card. I handwrite mine on a business card sometimes. A lot of times I like to take business cards from other people. Then I have their phone number, ball's in my court, and then I text them my web address, and then I follow up with them. So it's just a tool, but it's real simple. The reason we made the websites the way we did it is we wanted to make it simple, because it really is. Prospecting is a very simple process where you ask them, do you want to make money or save money? Because everyone you meet wants to do one of the two. If they say they don't, they're lying to you. And if they go to that site, they're going to click on both those links, both those pages, because they're curious. And that's just massive exposure. And then on the Make Money tab, those videos are put together by the professionals, and they work. So instead of trying to stumble through as your third week in the business, even as your first year in the business, whatever it is, and tell these people about the business, let them do it on their own time. Let them watch the videos. Let the videos work for you. Don't work for the videos. So that's why the websites are there. And then the Save Money page has between 10 and 15 different products on it, some of our most popular. It'll update after January, after we get some new products, hopefully, and some different things. But it's just a tool. It's a very effective tool. We price them really, really low because we're not trying to gouge anybody. We're trying to help people build their business. And as a team, 5 Links team, not just Team TNT, we can really take this company to the next level.
Hey, Chris, I really appreciate it. One thing that I try to be sensitive of is I knew it was the holidays and some people didn't have money. Some of y'all won't have money no matter what. And some of y'all, when y'all get money, y'all gonna spend it on sneakers or shoes or whatever. I got that. So I gave FCP Express, I gave it away for free for a week. A couple of hundred people logged on. Some people looked at it. Some people got it. Some people are going to get it later. Who knows? I'll extend the free FCP Express for those of you who wanted to look at it. I may do it one more day. It was supposed to end today. So we'll extend that one more day. Those of you who have it and didn't get a chance to look at it because of the holidays, we'll extend it, maybe to the weekend. But I definitely wanted everybody to have a chance to get it. And before the training went up, it will go up by $50 come January 1st. And it will go up $50 every single month until it gets to about $400 to $500. So, right now it's at $89. There was a special to everybody who went out and went through FDP Express, the free link, and they got it for $75. So just, the goal is that if we create amongst us 500 FCPs in the next year, and there's no reason that we cannot. This business is about to grow exponentially, and there's no reason that everybody on this call should not end next year as an FCP. There's no reason. Let's start the trend. This company is going to grow in leaps and bounds. Let it grow underneath us. Why not us? We're worthy. We deserve it. All we got to do now is believe. So those of you who want to look at it, go to www.svpspecial.com. www.svpspecial.com. svpspecial.com. We've got to win, y'all. Winning is not optional anymore. It's not optional. I listened to a video, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to wrap it up. I try to be punctual with these calls when we start them and when we end them. But there's a training that I looked at today, and I'm telling you, it is the most incredible training. It was a training talking about why Apple is the #1 computer company in the world, right? Now, I know Microsoft is bigger, but Apple is #1. It's #1 because people have brand loyalty to Apple. They will buy Apple computers, Apple cell phones, Apple iPads, iPods, whatever else Apple puts out, Apple TV, they're going to buy it. And the reason they buy it is because of Apple has a why, and everybody knows Apple's why. To create the best electronics out there, to make them easy to use right out of the box, and to make them sexy. That's Apple's why. Apple's why is not to make more money than anybody else. They're making it, but that's not their why. Look at Martin Luther King. There was nothing special about Martin Luther King. He wasn't the only person that had a dream. He wasn't the only person that marched. He wasn't the only person that got beat. But for whatever reason, one day he said, let's go to Washington and air our complaint. And 250,000 people woke up and followed him with no internet, no Facebook, no social media, no ads, no TV ads, no radio ads. They jumped up and they came. Why did they do that? Why did they follow Martin Luther King? What was so special about him? What's so special about you? Do you want me to tell you why they followed Martin? Because Martin had a why, and everybody knew his why. They may not have believed that what Martin said was going to happen, but Martin believed it so much, he believed it enough for him and for them. If your friends and your family believe that this business is going to be a vehicle and believe that you believe it enough, they got to test it out. People traveled from Mississippi just to see. They traveled from Canada just to see. They came overseas just to see. They wanted to see the man who believed and how much he believed in it. So if you want to see more success in your business, your why has got to get stronger, and people have got to see it in you. You've got to be transparent with it. And listen, I'm here to help you on the journey. All of y'all know how to reach me. I'll give you my email address. It's run2diamond. Y'all should know that by now. RUN, 2, diamond @gmail. I'm all over Facebook. My fan page is Tips by Thomas, TIPS space BY Thomas, THOMAS. So you can just put Facebook/Tips by Thomas, no space, and that'll get you there. I just want to remove your excuses. And hopefully this is the year where we lay all of our excuses down. This is the year where we become our own boss. This is the year that we decide to do something different. This is the year that we decide to win. As I end the call, I just wanted to say one thing. There are two types of people on this call. There are eagles and there are clams. Eagles will spread their wings and fly. They know it's harder to rise above the storms in life. Clams have to take whatever come their way and smile about it. Got to take whatever dirt and trash come their way and smile about it. And today you make the decision. Today you make the decision about what you're going to be and what you're going to do. Will you be an eagle or will you be a clam? Guys, I thank you so much for getting on this call today. Hopefully everybody took notes. Hopefully you decide that this year, 2014, you will be accountable. This is Platinum Senior Vice President Thomas Felder for the incredible team TNT. I look forward to meeting each of you on the beaches of the world, and not at the beach at the bank, but most importantly at the gates of the kingdom. What would it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Until I meet you and greet you, you guys walk with the King today and be a blessing. This call is officially over. God bless.